Upstate New Yorkers are a special breed, and Commissioner Mike O'Rielly is no exception.
Well, growing up in upstate New York was a wonderful benefit. I love the people that are there. I will say that the weather's a little challenging, but it provided enormous attributes and character building moments that I enjoyed and have taken part in my new life.
Now that's a true New Yorker, but the University of Rochester graduate dreamed of Washington, D.C.
I love Buffalo, but D.C., provides that opportunity to be involved in the daily government and an opportunity to help your fellow American.
O'Rielly's Capitol Hill resume is extensive, serving as a legislative assistant to Congressman Tom Bliley and on the staff of the powerful House Energy and Commerce Committee. Mike has held several key Senate staff positions. He worked as the legislative director for Senator John Sununu, as an analyst for the Republican Policy Committee on Banking, Technology, Transportation, Trade, and Commerce issues, as Deputy Chief of Staff and Policy Director for U.S. Senator Jon Kyl, and in the Republican Whip's office, led by Senator John Cornyn.
I've gotten my hands into almost every issue I could get involved in, and I enjoyed every aspect of it. I spent 20 years on Capitol Hill, 9 years in the House of Representatives, and 11 years in the Senate.
Nominated in 2013, Commissioner O'Rielly has become one of the outstanding commissioners in the history of the FCC.
I came to the Commission to improve the situation in communications policy and work with my colleagues to make a positive impact on those that I represent.
He has remained true to his regulatory philosophy.
I'm certainly proud that I've worked really hard with my colleagues to try and find common areas on many issues. I've tried to bring bipartisanship to the Commission from my perspective, still be able to defend and fight for my principles and my philosophy, but also make things happen. I agree with the decision, and I support such a well-reasoned and soundly justified order. I approach this proceeding with an open mind.
Commissioner O'Rielly has led the fight against illegal pirate radio stations.
Is a high priority for the agency. Well, pirate radio is so important to me because it's a recognition that we have to enforce our spectrum policy.
O'Rielly championed modernizing regulations, including children's TV rules, and that includes media ownership.
Children's television and the rules that govern that universe are so important that we modernize them. But one of our key responsibilities is to make sure that our rules and regulations keep up with modern times. We have a statutory obligation to modernize our media ownership rules, so I think it's our obligation and our responsibility under the statute as enacted by Congress to do so.
Commissioner O'Rielly's thoughtfulness has earned him the respect of his colleagues.
Commissioner O'Rielly, congratulations on your selection as New Yorker of the Year. You and your family should be exceptionally proud of your accomplishment. Well done.
Congratulations to my friend and colleague, Commissioner Mike O'Rielly. A native son of New York makes good. You so deserve this award. I especially want to commend you for the work you've done on pirate radio. Congratulations.
And on Capitol Hill.
Michael, Commissioner, wow, what a big award. Congratulations from all your fans in South Dakota.
O'Rielly has a clear vision for the future of broadcasting.
The future for communications policy and the future of communications is to still be determined and written. Broadcasters have done wonderful services for decades. I really want to improve the situation and make a positive impact on those that I represent.
Despite living in D.C., Mike O'Rielly remains a New Yorker.
I'm a diehard Bills fan. Real Buffalo Wings brings back so many good memories of times with my family.
When most Americans think about upstate New Yorkers who have distinguished themselves, a list comes to mind. Jim Kelly, Andre Reed, Thurman Thomas, Marv Levy, and now, thanks in part to this recognition, Mike O'Rielly. Commissioner, congratulations.
I have had some good successes in my career. What comes down to are the characteristics that from how I grew up. It's hard work, it's putting in time, it's getting to know the absolute substance of the matter. I never would have guessed growing up that I would have landed in exactly the spot that I did. I loved my 20 years on Capitol Hill, so I've been incredibly blessed.